Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name's Julie Lee and I'm here to do the energy reading for the week ahead. It's been a while since I've recorded a video, so I'm really excited to be back, receiving the message to start again. So if you want to find out more about me, you can look at the description box below, and also if you like what you see, please do subscribe to the channel so that you can get the latest video notifications as they come up. All right, let's begin. Let's see what the energy is for the week ahead. What's the energy, Spirit, Universe for the week ahead? Okay, we've got one card. Hoping for 3 cards because that gives a nice idea of the message. Okay, so we've got 3 cards now, so I'll just leave that there. Let's see here. Let's move that over there for you. Okay, so I'm just arranging the cards and let's just trying to see what the message is. I'm just going to look at the bottom of the deck first off. And so we've got the Fool card, which is, I love the Fool card. It's all about new beginnings, and it's also about taking a leap of faith and just following your urges or your natural inclinations, your gut feel. And if you look at the man in the picture, he's basically really carefree with not a worry in the world, and you know, his dog's following him on his journey and he's free. And what I'm feeling, or the message I'm getting, is really about getting back into that space. You know, as adults or on growing up, we just get so used to having more responsibilities added on, more things that we need to do, and life becomes a bit of a challenge. It becomes harder. It's about getting back to basics, getting back to simplicity, and just living life on a day-to-day basis. That means being in the present moment. And because when we are in the present moment, that's when we can really appreciate what's in front of us and really be here, instead of being in the future, thinking about what's going to happen, what could happen, being in our worries and thoughts, or being in the past with regrets, or, you know, things like that, which takes us away from all the beauty and all the things that we have to be grateful for right now. So just something to remember, I think, as a theme for the week ahead, is about really embodying that energy of innocence, of adventure, of curiosity, of really following what feels right in your gut and not overthinking it, but really just following that intuitive calling that is within you. So I'm just going to put that to the side, and then we can look at the other cards. So then we have the 6 of Swords, and the 6 of Swords is about moving into calmer waters. So you can see to the right, the water there is a bit choppy, and the water to the left, where they're moving towards, is a lot calmer. And the swords represent thoughts. So it's about moving away from those old ways of being, those old thoughts that may have kept us tied, into calmer waters. So it might be good to think about, and this is I generally like to say what's in the past position, which is the card on the left, what's in the present position, and then like future energies, just to give an indication of where things might be going. And oh, I forgot to mention as well, please only take what resonates. If it doesn't, then just leave it behind. But the feeling I'm getting from this card is just about letting go of those old things that no longer resonate, and allow yourself to move forward. What are the old beliefs that you're still holding on to, that tell you that you're not enough, that make you believe that you're not worthy, or that you're not loved, it's really time. We're in such a really big, what do you call it? A big advancement, perhaps, in the world that we're living in. And despite what we're seeing, which looks quite scary and, you know, in some ways quite horrible, if you see the amount of freedom that is being curtailed, it's about really stepping into ourselves, because when we change what's inside of ourselves, we can change the outside world, which sounds counterintuitive, but when we change what we focus on, we change our beliefs, it really has an impact on what is happening outside of us, just because we have shifted our energy and our perspective. So it's really key to focus on, you know, what is holding you back. What are the thoughts? What are the old patterns that keep you stuck in an old way of doing things? And make that intention to move forward. And so then we've got the Two of Cups. And this is generally, for most tarot readers, it's a lovely card. For me, when I see the Two of Cups, it represents union. And most tarot readers will say it's about union, about meeting your other half or something like that. And it can be that, but for me, it's about union within yourself, coming into balance with your masculine and feminine energies. And what I mean by that is your masculine energy being the energy that is more active, that part of yourself that wants to move, wants to achieve, get things done. Whereas your feminine energy is that aspect of yourself that is receptive, is open to ideas, is less of a doing active energy, more of a receiving, being still. And so when you come into balance, what that means is you give yourself the space to be still, to be quiet, to receive those intuitive messages whilst you're not being distracted by everything that's going outside. And then once you receive those messages, you allow that your masculine energy, or that part of yourself that is more active, to take over. And so that's when you maybe use your mind to determine, how do I act on this impulse that is being given to me? So I like to think of your heart, or the feminine energy, as the part that guides us, gives us that intuitive nudge. And then it's the mind, or the masculine energy, that then tells us how we act on it, how do we achieve that goal. And then with the Emperor, this is about being in that space of power, knowing that we will have what we want. And just, with the Emperor, you are the Emperor. There is no question about it. It is just a powerful figure. And so this is about, for me, really stepping into our power. And it doesn't matter whether you're a male or female, how you define yourself. This is, for me, just about stepping into your power as a powerful human being. So I'm just going to read it, just bring it all together. So with the Fool as the underlying theme, this is a new beginning. And you can consider this week as a new beginning where, or maybe not just for the week, but for, the rest of the year, however you like to think of it, about stepping into a new space, moving away from those old thoughts that no longer serve you, those old beliefs, which keep you small, which keep you down. And they're just simply not true, those beliefs and those patterns of thinking. It's just something that has been conditioned into you, and you can unlearn them. And it doesn't matter how old you are. It might be a bit harder as we get older, because those get more ingrained. But it's about choosing, setting the intention to choose to do things differently, and then really being conscious and aware and letting those old things go. And then it's about stepping into balance, really, that union card of who we really are, and allowing our hearts to guide us, and then taking the actions which those impulses they're telling us which direction to take, what we need to do next. And then it's about really stepping into our power as human beings, or as individuals, about doing what feels right for us. And sometimes that can be hard when we're with people who are used to us being a certain way, and it's hard for them as well when we start to change. But when we step into our power and do things from a perspective of love, then it can only be a good thing for everyone involved. If we just allow fear to drive us, then we'll just create more fear in our lives. Whereas when we take that leap of faith to really trust in ourselves, to trust in the power of love, and to trust that everything is working out well, perfectly, then the energy that we bring into our lives is huge. So that's essentially the reading for the week ahead. So really tune into yourself, really set the intention to do things differently, and let go of those old things that no longer serve you, and let your heart guide you. Allow yourself some time to be quiet so that you can actually listen to your inner voice, and then step into your power, speak your truth, and do what you need to do, what's right for you. So I hope that message is clear. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. It's a general reading, but there'll be a message in there for you, and you'll know if it resonates for you. And if you like this video and you'd like to see more of it, then please subscribe, and also comment or send me a message to let me know what works for you or what you'd like to see more of. I'd really love to hear from you. Okay, well, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.